Okay, that's enough of that. Morning, guys. How is it going? Let me just click a few buttons here. Hey, there we go. Oh, I tell you something I've forgotten. There we go. Got to have the red lighting for the horde. So, how are we doing, guys? Sorry for the longer intro than planned. I was just finishing my breakfast, to be honest. And when I say breakfast, I mean fruit. So you didn't miss much. Just had my first coffee of the day, which was much needed actually. I had yet another late night. So I've dropped the boy off, done the school run. I've now got, what are we, 25 past 9. I've got till about 11-ish. Got to pick him up again at 11:30, so we've got a couple hours. So it's hopefully short and sweet today. What I thought I might do, I'm just gonna run to the Battle Master, get myself in the AV queue. I'm not actively trying to rank as such, like I'm only rank 4. I think it's rank 4. Yeah, so I'm nearly rank 5. If you look at the add-on I've got, so at the moment I'm going to drop to sort of 57%. I just want to kind of just stay where I am. I would like to, I don't know what sort of rank you need to be to get the blue stuff. Is it maybe 10? I wouldn't mind maybe pushing for that at some point, but not now, because it's, you know, anyone will tell you the honor system isn't great at the moment. It tends to be, oh fucking hell, everyone's just sitting in AV, but the queues for the Horde on the server are like half an hour or something. So I'm not going to try it now. I think it'll be easier later on. Oh, that's why I can't find it. It's not the... It's over there I need to be. So yeah, I just want to stay where I am. I've got that rank pretty much because I wanted to get exalted with AV, so that I could get this this lovely mount that you can see here. I just see this might be somebody at my door. Hang on. Oh no, I've got one of those fancy doorbells that I can, it's like a camera as well. And the postman does come this sort of ish time, so I thought I'd just double check. Yes, I've got AV exalted, hence my lovely mount. A lot of people don't like it actually, but to be honest, it's of the mounts available at the moment, it's probably my favourite, which is handy because it's also quite a few hundred gold cheaper than if I'd have bought my my races mount, the Raptor. But as well as that, got me Don Julio's band, 11 stam, 1 crit, 1 hit, and 16 attack power, which is nice. Alright, so chuck myself in the queue, and then we can do a little bit of housekeeping. What is the queue at the moment? Oh, Jesus, 39 minutes. Okay, not sure whether that's going to be a good idea. So what I want to do first is just check my mailbox. Generally before I log off for the night, I always chuck some stuff on the auction house. Try and sell some stuff, but it's always nice then to log in, have a look in your mailbox, have a nice, hopefully a few gold waiting for you. I'm at, I don't know if you could see it because of the size of what it is for you, but I got 26 gold at the moment, which is not a lot obviously, but I have just bought, I don't know if I did it last stream or no, probably afterwards. I've now got, as you can see there, 8 agility on my tier 2, my Bloodfang pants, which is the expensive one. I managed to get the Libram. It fluctuates between sort of 200 and 300. But I managed to get up for sort of the low 200, so I got that, and so I think that's, in terms of enchants, that's almost everything now. The only one I'm lacking is a shoulder, but that's not going to make a difference to DPS as such because it's only a resistances one. But then again, I suppose if you're more resistant to something, it might do less damage, you might not die, and therefore you're going to do more damage. So that is something I want to do, but you need reputation with the Argent Dawn, which I ain't got. 3,800 into honoured, and you need to be exalted, so got to get all the way to 12,000, and then it starts again, and you've got to get to 21,000. So hopefully once you hit revered, it will go a bit, not quicker, but what they say is to not hand in your Scourge Stones, so the Minion, Invader, and is it Corruptor Scourge Stones. You wait until revered, then you hand them in. So hopefully all the ones I've got in the bank, that'll make a good dent in that. So I'm not having much luck selling my Essences of Air. Now these I farmed in Silithus, off the elementals up there. Oh, I've had a mail from my bank. Obviously I've not opened a mail, so it gets sent back after a little while. Oh, these are just These can just be vended, those gems, they're not worth anything. Blinding powder. It's the reagent you need for blinding people. Right, so let's just sell a couple of my bits that I just picked up there. That can go. Gem. As you can see, you may not be able to see it on your screen, but if I hover over an item, it tells me how much it'll vendor for, but also how much it'll auction for. So I can see, like that black pill, for example, vendors for 10 silver. On the auction house it says 11.87. So obviously it is more, but by the time you pay to put it on the auction house and obviously the cut that they take, it's just not worth it. Is that everything? So at the moment there isn't really anything specific I need to farm for. It seems to be there's always something you need gold for. I mean, you've always got consumables that you need. Plus, you know, I've hopefully at some point one day this year, hopefully I will upgrade my weapon. So as soon as I do, I'm going to need Crusader on that. So I've got one orb, righteous orbs that you need there. But I need another one. So it's always good to have gold. I mean, if I hover over it, it says that at the moment they're worth 26 gold 50. And at present I've got 26 gold 83, so whilst I can afford it, I'd have like 30 silver. So I'd like to actually just do some strat live runs, because A, I get reputation with Argent Dome, which I need, and B, you get the chance obviously for the orbs. But I haven't got, well, A, I haven't got time now, and B, it would have to be like a random group of pug, and 9 times out of 10 the orbs are reserved, or the tank will have, you know, the first run and all that sort of stuff, and quite often you only get one a run anyway. So you go in there and you're not actually gonna win one. So I quite like doing guild runs because we do the round robin system. I might try and do that tonight actually, if I get a couple hours tonight. Or just, I could really do with undead strat, so you get more reputation on that side, or Skullmans. I'm just going to try and sell these again, these Essence of Air. I haven't had much joy so far. I put them up a couple of times. First of all, I put them on as a stack of 6, is it I've got? How did I not get them all from the mailbox? I thought I had 6. So I didn't sell them like that, and I thought, oh, fair enough. Like, I don't know what they're used for. Perhaps you only need 1 or 2, so people aren't going to buy, you know, such a big amount. So I tried putting them on singly, but again, they didn't sell. So you can see one of them on the auction house is just under 12 gold. So I'm going to do that. With this add-on I got, Auctionator, it obviously scans the auction house, tells me what they're on for at the moment, and automatically then does like a 5% discount. So obviously yours are the cheapest on there. And rather than having to do it however many times, I can just choose my stacks. It tells me the maximum I can do is 4. So chuck it on, and then it just does all 4 then. It's a nice little add-on. I've never had problems with it. I know some people have had issues with add-ons for auction houses. I know Soup actually said he put something on for the wrong price or something, and it was instantly snapped up and he was out of pocket like 100G or something. But I'm not sure if it was this add-on or a different one, but I've not had any problems. Is there anything I want to keep an eye on? I will just have a little look. And like with the, you can see I've got 3 extra tabs. You only normally get browse, bids and auctions. I've got 3 extras there. but it remembers what you searched for. So this is the Libram I needed, Libram of Veracity. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the auction house at the moment. Cheapest one being 299 gold. So I was glad I picked it up when I did. If you look at the history then, so it just goes back to the last sort of 5 days. You can see Saturday it was 219 gold. So it's a difference of 80 gold, which is big, to be honest. But I shouldn't need one of them for a long time, because they are on my tier 2. They are the only pieces of tier 2 that are currently available to us. And I think they're probably best in slot for quite a while yet. Oh, congrats to me, I've reached level 33 in my own channel. Get in there. Yes. Okay, so that's sold a few bits. Let's try. I want to do a little bit of farming. I haven't been there for a little while. It's probably not the best time of day to go there, but you never know. It's just in the Western Plaguelands I'm off. I don't think I've done this on stream before. It's basically you're killing Scarlet Spellbinders, which drop the I was going to say pattern. It's not pattern. It's like pattern is for like leatherworking or tailoring, isn't it? It's a formula enchant in Crusader. It sells. I should have checked then actually, because that does fluctuate as well. And I did struggle to sell the first one I got. But you're looking at about 200 gold. And they're clothies, and there's a nice little tower where you've got 2 little things. You've got at the bottom of the tower you get 3 spawn, and then you can run all the way to the top, and there's another 3 plus just another sort of named mob. But problem is it's quite easy for one person to farm all them, so if somebody's already there, especially if they're alliance, you know, we might have an issue. It's good thing with this particular farming spot is, whilst you're looking for one specific item, you know, the enchanting drop, you're getting silver, you're getting cloth, and you're getting, you know, food, and you've got a chance of greens and stuff like that. So that's what I noticed when I was farming the elementals in Silithus. I was after the essences of air, but probably 8 times out of 10, possibly more, you weren't getting anything at all. So if it wasn't dropping, or if elemental air wasn't dropping, or breath of wind wasn't dropping, you're getting nothing. You're getting no silver, and it's just a bit demoralising then, because you're putting all your hopes then on it, that one particular item dropping, and when it doesn't, and then particularly when they don't actually sell, struggling to sell them anyway. So we give this a try. It's always good, because I sell quite a lot of room cloth. Like I've got 19 heavy room cloth bandages. As long as I've got a stack, that's all I need. I don't really use them an awful lot outside of raiding. So any surplus I get, like I've got only 6 at the moment. So you can sell it, you know, you're not talking big money, but it's like a gold 15 or something a stack. I think it sells well, because room cloth's using a lot of things, tailoring, people just want bandages themselves, or I'm sure it's room cloth, isn't it? You hand in for reputation at like the major cities. So say you're a troll, your normal mount is a raptor, but you want like the wolf, like the orcs get, and you hand in room cloth to the, you know, the certain vendor. It gives you reputation, so it's one of those things that's always going to be needed. So we're just cutting up through here. I've got a little item rack add-on. So you just select like a certain set of gear and then save it. It just saves time to go like in your bags and swapping over items. Like all I've done with that is I've equipped carrot on a stick. Extra 3% mounted speed, so I mean I also got an add-on that if I hover over any particular slot next to it, it shows me what alternatives I've got. So you can see there my neck piece I'm wearing, I've got a second one there. But if I can literally just click 2 buttons, you know, quality of life, isn't it? The other ones I've got, so I've got my regular, as it sounds, it's my regular raiding farming gear, mounted, so that's with the carrot. I've got PvP, which the only difference PvP is my trinket, so I have the PvP trinket. Skinning. Oh, just a second, guys. Someone at my door. Ah, what is going on here? Oh, so I literally go and answer the door. I had to sign for a bloody parcel that wasn't even for me, and I come back to this. Right, so I've just seen. Actually, I could just see on my I've got the stream on my phone in front of me, which is obviously a few seconds behind, and I've just seen an alliance riding off. So let's have a look at my log. What happened? Elf Bear Pig. Oh, a cracking name. Melee swing. I was just trying to work out what class. Rake. They are. Druid. This right here. That's why we hate the alliance. See the Horde banner there? For the Horde. Disgusting behaviour. Right. Thankfully, I don't think I was too far, because where I farm is up there, so it's a hell of a run from there to there. But at least, you know, it's not a great run round, is it? Oh, what a stinking alliance! There's no honour in that, as I was clearly AFK. I wonder if he was even max level. I was farming yesterday in the playgrounds. I was just killing some stuff, and a level 55 alliance rogue. I didn't know if he was attacking me or the mob, because I was killing the cauldron master. You know, you got these different fields, you get different cauldrons there. So I didn't know, like, because he'd drop a key for a quest. And I thought, oh, does he need the guy, you know? I'd already tagged him, but I couldn't work out, because he wasn't really doing much damage. I didn't know if he was attacking me, so I sort of carried on attacking the mob, not him. It turns out he was attacking me, and he killed me, which I'm a level 60, you know, pretty epic geared raider, and he's a level 55. I bet he was pissing himself. So I ran back to my body. I rezzed and instantly stealthed, as you do, because obviously when you come back alive, you haven't got full health, etc. And I sort of stayed in the area. Excuse me, stayed in the area, thinking, you know, where is this guy? Obviously, I had his name, and like an idiot, he stayed in the same field basically. So I killed him, obviously. And in fact, what I did, I love doing this if I can. It's a little bit naughty. He was attacking mobs, but I attacked him as well, making sure he was going to die. But I made sure I didn't get the killing blow. I let the mob actually kill him, so that he got 10% durability loss. I'm sorry if you kill me, I'm gonna, well, A, kill you back, and B, cost you some silver as well. Okay, now I did see him riding off, so I'm assuming the problem with, I think this is quite a popular little cut through. It seems to be quite well travelled, you know. So let's just look at his name. So it's Elf Bear Pig. I should have remembered that, shouldn't I? So if we see him, he's obviously going to be a night elf because he's a druid. It's the only option you've got. The only issue with this particular farming spot, I think, I've never properly played Alliance. Just stopping there because I didn't know whether it was my mouse sort of glitching. I sort of jerked a bit with the camera angle, or sometimes if a rogue distracts, you know, depending on which way they've targeted it, it can make you sort of change direction. So I wasn't sure if it was a rogue and I was about to be ambushed. Sometimes my mouse does glitch like that, so I don't know. But yeah, I haven't played Alliance, but I think Hearthglen is an elite area up there, but I think it might be like an Alliance town or something, because there seems to be a lot of them coming and going at this particular farming spot. So there are, what I tend to do, if the spot is already taken by somebody, there are other scarlet mobs that you can just kill. They won't drop the recipe, but they still drop silver and items and wound cloth. So there's some here, so I'll avoid them for now. It's up by there I want to go. I'll just keep an eye on spellbinders I want. Obviously they look very much like mages with their robes. I'm hoping, now I can't remember the drop rate on this thing. How is this mob tagged? So I'm going to kill him and get absolutely nothing for him. Yeah, I don't know the drop rate. It is not very good, obviously, because otherwise it's too easy, isn't it? But I'm hoping, because I'm on stream, that you know, some sort of streamer privilege, streamer luck, whatever you want to call it. I'm hoping it drops. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice to get it on the first kill? I'm just looking. I don't normally have my own stream on. I've only got it on today just so I can see if it's lagging or not. But it's quite far behind, like the delay, so I don't know how bad that is, because I'm just conscious that I'm talking about what I'm doing like right now. But if you're hearing me now but you can't see the same footage, you know what I mean? Is that a bit weird? Right, so these are the guys, so it looks like there might be nobody farming here. Which I'm surprised at. Yeah, I want him to cast. Bring him over here. Oh. See, they die quite quickly. I mean, 57 and the clothies. Ready? First drop. Oh, this one. You can see there, 12 silver, straight off the bat. That's annoying when they put that stupid slow on me. And that. Frost over. I could get out of it, I could sprint, but I'm not wasting it. So these are 3 down here, so gotta wait for them to spawn again now. But there are only upstairs. I've got that just a macro basically, it's targeting mobs that start with Scarlet. It's handy because you can normally click it, yeah, and it's telling me that they are alive up the top here. We've got another 3 here. So you can see 1, 2, 3 plus that guy. It's a bit annoying. I'd rather not have to kill them all in one go because they do frostbolt, so it slows you. So I'm gonna sap him, drag him over here. Although he does do a stupid Hammer of Justice. Damn paladins. Yeah, Hammer of Justice. Hammer of Noob. Yeah, that didn't go so well. That was very nearly quite an embarrassing on-string death then. That's a problem with casters, see, they can just nuke me, and obviously I can interrupt them, but only one at a time pretty much. I'm just gonna go down here. I'm not gonna wait for my health to regen, it'll take ages. Go down here, have a little bite to eat. I killed one, so it'll be straightforward now. I just need to I'll still sap one, so I could just burst them down, the other 2. That'll do. Come on. Oh. I don't know, did I use Blade Flurry then? Yeah, I did. I'm just going to bring them a bit closer anyway. You see, when I'm actually attacking one of these, they die without much effort at all. Come on, be good to me. Maybe this one. Best to last. Bang. So even that's nearly 70 silver. Which is not to be sniffed at, is it really? 70 silver? So I tend to come back down here now because obviously these guys are going to spawn next, but oh, I keep forgetting to get ammo. I normally shoot that guy and he comes in and attacks me. I just noticed I forgot to change my gear as well. There you are, I'll put my good old Hand of Justice back on. I kill these just because I can really. I'm sitting here waiting for a respawn. I say they won't drop the recipe, but I'll show you what they dropped now. Could be a green. Ah, 3.5 silver. You see a Night Elf Hunter's rocked up. Just seeing if it's my druid friend from earlier on. Okay, he's going for that. It's fine. I could be a dick and I could just kill his pet or something. I don't know. See, it's difficult because me as a person, I like to think I'm not, you know, a knob. I'm not one of those people who grief people, but at the same time, all the problems I had leveling up because I was quite slow. You had like 60s just killing me because I was not 60. And I always thought, oh, I'll get my revenge, but I could wreck this guy. Well, he's a 57. I don't know what gear he's got, it doesn't matter. But is it worth it? Because if I kill him, then is he going to come back and like interfere with my farming, which obviously I don't want. I mean, if he might be here for a quest, because I think that guy at the top, obviously he's a named guy, so quite often that is a quest then. So I'm happy for him to do that, but if he starts killing my spellbinders, I might have to take him out of the game. So he should be popping out any second. There is one other mob, I killed it already, but he patrols around the circle. And that sometimes it's Spellbinder, sometimes it's the Avengers they're called. Whereas these guys in here, they always spawn as Spellbinders, which is sweet. This was actually, I never knew about this little place. Somebody on Twitter gave me that tip. I was tempted to smash his pet. I don't know, with hunter pets, obviously you've got to keep them happy, haven't you? Like if they die, you've got to feed them and all that. But if they die in PvP, does it have the same impact? I don't know. So I'm just clicking that, because if there were mobs alive at the top of the tower now, it would show me. I just had a Discord ping there. What's this? I hate that. I've got 3 monitors, and sometimes when I open like a new application, it's just I have no idea where it's going to end up. There's 3 different places it can go. I typically went straight on my main screen and just, couldn't see. What I do as well, just for an extra little bit, is pickpocket them first. I don't always do it because sometimes if you are fighting over mobs, you haven't got time to stealth and pickpocket and then attack, It doesn't take long, obviously, but that can be the difference between you tagging it and them tagging it. And if they get it and it drops, then that's 200 gold for them and not 200 gold for you. So, but I think there's no one here at the minute. And the reason I don't stay in stealth is because if someone was to come up here now, then they're going to see me. There's no getting away from it. And it's like a little bit of exerting your dominance, like I'm here, I'm farming, bugger off kind of thing. Whereas if I'm in stealth, they may not know I'm there, so they may, attack the mob, at which point I can't really argue with that. So that's my reasoning anyway. That's one of our raid groups is recruiting. That's what the Discord ping was. How's this queue looking? For 38 minutes. Yeah. You do get luck boxes as well from them. There you go, a bit of food. But I think that's what I love about Classic. You've got these little, only little small aspects of it, but the fact like only I can pickpocket, it's only a rogue trait, you know? I think in retail, it's almost like everyone can do everything. Everyone's got their own like self-heal, everyone's got, you know, similar sort of abilities. We've got, it's a problem when you kill them all at the same time, they spawn all at the same time. And like mages, they're the kings of farming, they'll go in, Zul'Farrak and just farm the shit out of that, whereas I can't. But then I can do stealth BRD runs. So it's just kind of nice as each class has got its own little, like a little niche, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. No luck so far. But let's have a little look, shall we? What's the drop rate? Enchant, Crusader. So what's the drop rate? So it says, yeah, drop by Scarlet Spellbinder. Percentage. Bloody hell. Do you know what the percentages? 0.5%. Oof. Ouch. So you've got to kill what, 200, that's saying? I think that's right, isn't it? My maths is pretty poor, but I think that's what that means. This is what you don't happen. You don't want to be fighting them and miss out on what you're really after. Coming here, Blade Flurry, boosh. Look at that, dead. I'll have to see if there's an add-on like just a counter. Oh, what's that? Nice, Swashbuckler's Eye Patch of the Eagle. Now, so 1 gold 17. Straight in my back pocket. That's why it's worth killing these bad boys. Okay, while I wait for the respawn, I'm just gonna try and get my cat in. My stupid cat is outside soaking wet, but I opened the door just out for the postman and she didn't come in. So I'm gonna just open we've got is a dog flap, not a cat flap. But obviously it's the same thing. I'm just going to go and open up, let her in. It'll be 2 seconds. That's better. It's nice to come back and not be dead. Oh yeah, just in time as well. 97 copper. She's poor, G. I do find it sort of slightly amusing that I pickpocketed here, so, and I've supposedly taken all the money from my pockets, but when I kill her, there's another 5 silver there, so where was that money hiding, huh? One in their pockets. Who knows? Okay, is that 3? I guess the 3rd one I killed down here now. It's kind of nice when you kill them a little bit after each other. It just breaks it up and it's less hassle to have to kill them. So those have been split up a little bit. What about these? Okay, well, I can kill this guy first. Ooh, hello, and he crits. Ooh, love it. Don't love it so much when he does that. Oh, lovely job. I should kill this one now. Oh, really? He just did my pickpocket. Damn you. So annoying when that happens in Blackrock Depths. Oh, it really grinds my gears. Oh, I can go in AV. Right, I'm just gonna... What you get? I've got 1:20 until I'm taken out of the queue, so I'm gonna drag it out as long as I can. Hopefully, 1 or 2 of these will spawn, and I can kill them and then go in. I'd certainly feel a lot better heading in there with that that recipe. There we are. Yeah, with pickpocket, I don't mind that it resists as such, but it annoys me that it brings me out of stealth. Like, if it's going to resist, fine, you just can't pickpocket them, move on, you know, whatever. But to bring you out of stealth, like, oh, really? Is this last one going to pop up? I got 20 seconds to go. I torture myself almost. I think, well, if I jump in now, and perhaps the next one that spawns is going to be the one that's going to drop it. I don't know why that is. Like, it showed on my screen there, enter battle, and I clicked it and it doesn't work. I have to right click on there. Anyway. Okay, so this is AV. I know a lot of people are sick of this place, and I get it. It's just the go-to thing for Honor at the moment, so people are just spending all day in here. So I'm just here. I only want to... Just ideally, I mean... I was quite close to rank 5, so maybe if I push, I can get rank 5. Oh, mind you. What day is it? It resets tomorrow, doesn't it? I think it's on a... I'm sure it's a Wednesday, isn't it? So I'm not going to be able to get enough in that time, but obviously every week you get a 20% on a decrease. So I just want to get enough so that I just stay the same basically. That'd be nice. I haven't lost anything then. So what I tend to do in AV is I take the mine. As a rogue, I can obviously sneak past most of them. They're not hard to kill, but the thing is they've got a damn fire shield. So you probably see it happen now, but no, fire shield resist. So that was going to knock me out of stealth otherwise. The same with these now. So I stealth my way in, you just got to kill the named one. And then the mine is for the horde. You just get an extra, I think it's 198 honor. Similar to like the bunkers, you take the bunkers, the towers, get more honor. So I like to do this. So I'm going to take out this guy. You can see then it'll pop up, the horde has taken the mine. There we are. The horde has taken in the Cold Tooth Mine. Should have turned red, yeah. I normally just help my bruvs. Kill these as I go out. Kill some of the lions then, shall we? Five, 5. Not a bad Sinister Strike crit. Okay, there's quite a few of them now. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, that's why I was taking a lot of damage. We've got four stacks of Sunder armor. So I've got a grand total of 2 armor. That's probably... I don't get a lot of armor anyway because they were leather, but that's why I'll be taking a lot of damage. I'm just reluctant to do this because I might get knocked out of stealth again. Yeah. So, that's that done. We're charging forward. Hopefully we kill Belinda. Oh, I just noticed I've actually got a buff. You don't often get buffed in Battlegrounds. So I'm, strictly speaking, I'm not PvP spec. I'm combat swords, which is very good for raiding. That's not to say I can't kill people, so I will be doing my best to, well, not stab. You don't stab with swords, do you? Slash. Slash with a sword, is that the right term? Yeah, I'll be killing some people, but I'm not a PvP god by any means. I mean, if I was if I was combat daggers, it'd be better because obviously this is all about burst damage. You wanna, kill them as quick as you can, and you're going to do that using daggers as opposed to swords. So this is, I forget his name, Galvanger. So if they kill him, they get honor then. So I'm gonna kill that paladin. Come here, bloody mage. I was asking for trouble there. I was just trying to be a nuisance more than anything. Oh, it's really annoying. People ignore the bunker. The problem with the bunker is you get an elite in there, so it's not something I can solo. You need a couple, unless you're like a mage or something. You can just sheep him. Do stealth. But these stupid bowmen see through your stealth, so I might get shot as well. They've gone there, but why not? Why not go there first? I mean, at this point, I think it's more about honour than it is for reputation, so do everything that's going to get you honour, isn't it? Which is taking the damn bunker. Oh, sorry mate, you ain't going anywhere. Oh, boom. Boom, sit down. Sit down. He didn't even know he was on half health. That could have gone quite bad actually, because I'm not spec to be able to burst down things very quickly. So even if I get the jump on something, I'm not necessarily. Oh, there's a guildie! Hey! I've never seen that. It's in the same guild as me. The Battlegrounds are cross realms, so we're in here with people on other. Oh, fuckers in the alliance here. Yeah, when you're with other servers. So I don't think I've ever seen someone in my own guild before. And there's quite a lot of us. They made light work of that alliance anyway. I don't know who... It wasn't really me who did that much damage. Look at that, how much health have I got? 15 health. You could... Oh no, I'm gonna get shot. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me. I forgot about these guys at the top. The problem is I'm in combat. So I can't eat, and I begrudge using bandages. Yeah, that was never going to go well. Oh, look at him, he's using my sword. He's got Brutality Blade. Damn him. It's a rogue weapon. Now I do normally change up my tunes a little bit for my opening playlist, but I did try and upload my last stream to YouTube, my YouTube channel, but it got blocked because of copyright, because of the music. So hopefully now this time I'm using my, well, it's called Twitch friendly. But I'm obviously not on Twitch, but it's not exclusive for that. It just means there's no copyright rights on the music, so it shouldn't get blocked. We shall see. The reason I do it, I don't tend to edit my videos or make clips really. It's just they don't last very long on Mixer. You know, your previous streams go on there, but say like for 2 weeks maybe. That could just be normal. I don't know if that's good or not. Whereas at least if they're on my YouTube, I think they're on there until I take them off or whatever. So I think I will try and make a clip, because I had an email today, I think. Where the hell's my phone? Oh, it's there. It's right in front of me. I had an email from Mixer saying something about... I don't need to see all my personal emails. Smart Clips. So, introducing Smart Clips. So it's Mixer's best clipping service, available for all to use, even if you're not a partner. So it's an extreme level of quality for your clips, saving them all at the same source quality that you stream at. Our clips are also created instantly. Okay, join free at a certain link. Okay, I clicked it. I don't know where it's opened. Oh, so start free, and then it says see pricing. So it's obviously a free service initially. Saying that, I have got... I'm not sure I want to sign up for something, because they normally sting you, don't they, if you don't cancel it, you know, within whatever. You get charged, don't you? Because they rely on you forgetting or just not cancelling them, don't they? Like, I've got software. I can edit. Could be attacked then. I can edit. Well, I say I can edit. I've got the software to do it. I'm not very good. I've never really done it, but it can't be too difficult just to you know, load up a video and then just clip it, just cut it down. So perhaps I'll just do it that way. Ah, Snowbee! How's it going, pal? I've just been talking about my lack of editing skills. I'm going to make a little clip from earlier. I think it was kind of funny. I was on my way to do some farming and the postman came to the door, so I went to the door, opened it, came back, and I'd been bloody ganked by some stinking alliance, so I had to try and find him, but couldn't find him. As you can probably see, I'm in AV. I haven't been here for quite a while. I've grinded to Exalted, and then I just sort of left it then, but for the first time in I don't know how many AVs, bloody dozens and dozens, I've actually seen somebody from the guild. So obviously they're cross realms, so you don't, it's not just people on your server. Oh, look at that. Auction of Essence of Air sold. Get in there. 2 of them. Oh, I didn't fancy the other 2. I think I put 4 on there. That's good though. I struggled to sell them. I say struggled. If I don't sell it, you know, the first couple of times, I tend to call that struggling. Working from home, lush. It's, well, to be honest, when AV first came out, it was probably a breeze because the queues were like a couple of minutes. But I think with Alliance, because stinking, have that, you stinking stealthy rogue. Oh, there's another one. Kill him, kill him, kill the gnome. I think because Alliance, humans, they get reputation gains quicker, and also I think just the balance between Horde and Alliance, they were getting queues popping a lot quicker than us, so they got like Exalted a lot quicker. So slowly the queues for us have just got longer and longer. So because of that, it did become a bit of a grind. I know there's one rogue in the guild who, I don't know why, but he left it really late to start doing it. And now he's really pissed off because well, it's like, how long was I in the queue for today? 39 minutes? Which is particularly bad. So I'm glad it wasn't too bad for me, to be honest. I didn't do it straight off the bat, but of course I wanted to get my, it's good for us rogues. I don't know, with casters, I think there's like a caster version of that ring in there, Don Julio's band. It's not actually in the game. I don't know why, it must have come in a later patch or something. Oh, you stink. Fuck you, have a gouge. Come on, gouge. This dude is doing like no damage to me at all. Oh, well done. That was a fair fight. I reckon I could have taken him. Allies don't, well, not 1v1. They like to do what they just did, like you saw there, or like earlier on when I wasn't even at my bloody desk. The only reason I'm in here really is, whilst I'm not trying to rank, I just don't want to. I've got a little add-on called Honor Spy. So at the moment I'm rank 90. I'm rank 4, 91% through it, but next week is telling me I'm going to be only 58% through. So I'm losing sort of half my rank. So I just want to not drop too much really. Let's have a look. It's quite a nice add-on because you can see loads of people's names. This is, I'm assuming everyone on the server. Tells you their rank, how much honor they've got. Like you see me there, I'm standing number 1800. I've only got, oh look at that, I've got 6,665 honor. The guy who's leading the way on our server is a rogue. Of course, all the best people are rogues. Rogue named Pride. Rank 12 he is, bloody hell. So last week, I don't know if you can see those numbers, how big they are on your screen, but he's got, last week he had nearly 1.1 million honour. So he's standing number 1. But the thing with him, Pride his name is, I've never seen him in a battleground, but people have, and they say he just AFKs. He just goes in, doesn't actually contribute to anything, and as well as that, he account shares, so it's not even just him. Well, I'm assuming it's him. So it doesn't take any skill to do that. Just have a couple of people play semi AFK in a battleground. Fuck's sake. That's the problem with being bloody PvE spec. You see through my stealth very easily. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Plus, look what he's rocking. You may not recognise those weapons. Perdition's Blade and Korehound Tooth. That's the 2 best daggers in the game at the moment. So I was never going to win that fight. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm surprised. I mean, I don't know for sure that the guy account shares, but obviously that's against terms of service, isn't it? You're not supposed to share your account unless it's with... That's just like, is it with your kid or something? If they're allowed on your account or something, I've heard before. But I suppose how do you prove it? Like from Blizzard's point of view, how can you prove he is account sharing unless the other person is like in a completely different place and like their IP address is different, and obviously that gives you a location. I don't know. I'm not. You might be able to tell me more on that. I'm not very clued up, but how can you tell if it's a different person playing? I don't know. Family member, yeah. Oh, I've never really looked into it, but how are we doing anyway? So, we're doing well. What's been really frustrating for Horde in AV is because the Alliance have pretty much got like instant queues. What they can do is they can have pre-mates basically, even though like you cannot, when you sign up to AV, you can't sign up as a group. It's just an individual, so you can't just get a group of you all sign up at the same time and go in. It doesn't let you do that, but because they've got instant queues, they can pretty much coordinate it so they just all join at the same time, and more often than not they get in the same group. Oh shit, I'm gonna get spotted here. So yeah, I've been up against pretty much pre-mades most of the time, and of course they're coordinated, they just steamroll you them. But to be honest, if the game's over in 8 minutes, as long as you cap, you know, your bunkers and maybe a tower or something, you get a fair amount of honour. I mean, you know, I'm getting 3,100 bonus honour. It's just the fact it's just not fair, is it? Why'd Alliance get to have that? Ah, yes, VPNs. I know. Well, I don't know about VPNs, but virtual private network, is it? Then they can fingerprint the hardware. Yeah, see, I knew you'd know more about that sort of thing. Oh, I know. Like I've been quite often. I've got my second account, and I'll be in a group with my other character, and then I join AV and stuff. So you're in a raid in AV, but you're still in your group, which I wasn't sure. I forgot that was possible, because you get a little message saying you're still in a party. If you want to speak to your party, press this. If you want to speak to your raid, press this or whatever. So I've had, what, 5 deaths and I've killed 15. I think by killed, though, just means it's not killing blows, I don't think, is it? Let's have a look. I don't normally get many killing blows. Oh, I've had 2 killing blows. Right. I'm just going to get away from this ram and then... I did, I put a little, I don't know if you've logged in since the other day. I did put a note on your character. Although you're limited to what you can say, what did I put? What did I put? She might have already been kicked. I just put AFK because they wanted to know like how long generally, but I said unknown because you're not sure yourself, you. And I put don't kick, and then I put my name in brackets so that if anyone's unsure, they hopefully know to just speak to me or whatever. But maybe like half hour ago, Paytime, I think, in the guild now. Is he management? He's some, maybe a raid leader or something. Ah, there you go, look at that. He just said they were on about adjusting the AFK period because it's 2 weeks at the minute. But he said that was, you know, when we started and back when we had like 1,000 members, it can probably be extended now. So, oh, you're quite welcome. So yeah, there'd probably be some sort of Discord announcement if they do change it. But oh yeah, that's not a bad run. It took 25 minutes. 4,300 honor. I tell you, I don't know. Did it ever change? What I hate is, I probably should even say it because it's like the whole no changes stuff, like looking for group. But it's annoying that like I've got to go to an actual person to sign up to the battlegrounds. And then of course you get teleported back there. Because like I'm forever, like when I was actually grinding it, you'd sign up and then like you rush to like somewhere just to try and farm for like 10 minutes or whatever, and then you get ported back. I wish you could just, when you come out of the battleground, you just get ported out to where you were. But then I suppose that's not how it was, is it? I just got used to some of the conveniences of retail, I think. Yeah. What is it you do when you log in? Are you literally just you log in so that you've logged in, or you probably haven't got anything you're trying to sell? I mean, you did hit 60, didn't you? Did you pretty much hit 60 and then stop? Have you got any like your dungeon set, or did you do any like 60 dungeons? Well, that's kind of what I do. Is I either quite often, if I'm not streaming, I'll be watching something. I'll have the TV on, so I just sit there watching something, waiting for the queue, you know. But yeah, sometimes I will load up my second account. The problem is I've had issues in terms of, well, I've got a new monitor, but it's not so much that's the problem. But when I try and like load up 2 different games and then switch one game to a different monitor, it like crashes. So it's kind of annoying and having to switch between 2 different games on the same screen. Particularly when you don't actually get like a notification. Like say I'm alt tabbed or something now, and if someone whispers me in like the Warcraft icon at the bottom, it'll blink red to say like someone's messaged me, but it doesn't do it when the queue pops. So unless I can physically see the screen, I'm likely to miss the the pop-up thing. It's probably an easy fix. I did read a couple of things because it gives quite a specific error. Let me try it now. I didn't know if it's a graphics card thing, so I actually the other day, you can actually see this, can't you? Oh, sod it. You won't see my password really. I did update my drivers the other day. And I even ran the Blizzard like repair tool thing. Let's see if it does it now. Now look at that, Sub-Zero, level 21 mage. And look at that for a name. Big heals, please. That's not as good as yours. What did you have? You had a good tank name, didn't you? I can't remember what it was now. Oh, so you haven't done any dungeons at all. Oh, you've got loads of stuff to get through then. Are they both set to borderless windows? Yeah, I guess so. Is that the problem, is it? Let me log it. For some reason it doesn't give me the settings option when I'm there. Protection, that was it. I knew it was something to do with like tanking. I did see, it must be someone in the guild or maybe the alt guild or something. They got a mage called Frostnova, which I thought was good. I had to check though because I thought surely you wouldn't have that name if you weren't a mage, or perhaps they were just trying to be ironic. So what I do, because it was you that told me how to do this, you might remember. So I don't want it on my primary. I don't know which. You want them to be borderless windowed. So I've got that at the moment, windowed full screen. Because I think when I have it not full screen, it cuts off a little bit of the bottom, I think it was. Let me just try and show you what I mean. So if I try and switch this to a different monitor now, I don't know if it's one or two. I don't know what's what. Right, so it does that. That was a bit of a bloody moment. So I googled then, like, unable to start up 3D acceleration. And it said to do a couple of fixes. I had to like go into the exe file and right click and tick a box or something. But that didn't seem to work. So I go back into it. Hopefully you saw that, I don't know. Yeah, it did. It was quite easy to, like, I literally just fired it into Google and it came up. I wonder. Say one of the fixes was to go into like where it's installed, but I just wonder because it's a different account. Is it? Do I need to go somewhere different? Well, I suppose it's still the same install file and everything, isn't it? Try send it to windowed. Okay. I think sometimes that bugs out as well, or like crashes. We'll see it now. Try it. I do want to level this mage because some of the mages in the guild have got like thousands of gold. Like they do a lot of farming, obviously. But I'd like a piece of that action. Okay, so if I set it to just windowed, you're saying, yeah? Yeah, see, it's done the same thing again. It's unable to start up 3D acceleration. And sometimes, like, that's not too bad, it just obviously brings me out of that game, but sometimes it crashes my whole computer and I've got to restart everything then. So it's a little bit of a ball ache, to be honest. Oh, well, let me go see how much gold I've got coming to me in the mailbox. Yeah, it's annoying little... I need to do some more digging on it maybe. But as long as my main game is working, because I did have an issue the other day where it seemed to be stuck on like not full screen. It was like chopping off some of my screen. But I managed to sort that out, so I'm almost like, right, sod it, I'll live with it. Got the stream working, that caused me all sorts of nightmares. Ah, so try setting this one to window, do you think? Okay. No, don't like that either. And I even started playing. Well, this was my this was the character I made actually the first day the game was out, because obviously they asked us to make undeads, didn't they, to make the guild and everything. I did a little bit of leveling of her yesterday. She's got a fine rack. Look at that. But yeah, only level 8 at the moment. Sent her a few bags, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain, isn't it? I'll do some more searching. Because I also do it, because obviously I finished my AV grind now, but I spend a lot of time in Blackrock Depths farming, pickpocketing and stuff like that. But obviously when they resist the pickpocket, I have to vanish, and then I don't want to risk obviously that happening again, so I've got to wait for the cooldown to finish. So even though that's only like 3.5 minutes for me, because I've got my set bonus. Oh, not blood plan, that one reduces the cooldown of vanish. So even for those sort of 4 minutes or so, I like to just be able to, be productive and play a different character. But it's just not happening at the moment. I forget that, so it takes a while for my item to actually come through to me. Let's see if anyone bought the other ones. Oh, look at that. 11.95 and 11.95. I tell you what I should be doing is I should be farming some winter squid, because I know they're only available in the winter, as you might imagine. I could do with like stockpiling them ready for when they're not available, and then I can sell them. But there's only so long I can do fishing for. I mean, I've got... The problem is I use it in raids as well. So you need to have a lot for me to be able to use it and stockpile it. I'm sure I've got some on me. I've got three there that I haven't cooked up, and then I've got... How many in my bank? I've got 14... 14 cooked, so I might as well stack those on those. Anything else I can get rid of? Bin that crystal. Let's sell some of my crap. Right, I'm just gonna go to the toilet. I'll be back in 2. That is better. Right, how are we doing for time? It's 11:15. So I haven't got very long left. I got to pick up the little monkey from school in a bit. Let's do a quick little bit of farming. I'm going to go back to where I was before that AV. Because there's no one there actually, surprisingly. No one farming there in the day. It's normally got to go there early or late. And the good thing with this farming is you literally, like one mob and it could drop. It's the Crusader enchant recipe basically I'm after. It's just in Western Plaguelands. I just farmed that for the last sort of 15 or so minutes. That's I should start being a bit more active now in terms of streaming. I put a schedule up on my Twitter, but I think tomorrow, yeah, it's Tuesday today. Yeah, tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, same time as today, sort of 9:15ish. I'll be on for at least a couple of hours. A couple hours tomorrow, a couple hours Friday, but Thursday then that's my day where I get all day basically, so should be a nice one. Nice one Thursday. Yeah, nice relaxing farm. Hopefully I'll get ganked because there is a bit of competition over this particular spot. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to stream this week because since I think coming to Mixer, I've not really been active at all really. So I think I need to give it a fair crack. So I might stream all this week, see how we get on. Problem is, it's hard to know whether it's, you know, it could be the time of day isn't good for Mixer, because I think looking at some of the stats, I think a lot of people who watch it are UK based. So perhaps this time of day, you know, isn't good because obviously most people are in work. And perhaps can't watch. I know you can when you're in work, but yeah, I don't know. I keep thinking, should I be on Twitch? The reason I say that is because obviously I spent quite a while trying to build up sort of connections through Twitter, and I've got 300 odd sort of followers on there, but they're all on Twitch. And like yesterday, I tweeted to say I was going live or whatever, and somebody said, "Oh, you're offline," and I was like, "Am I?" I wasn't, but they were looking at my Twitch, you know. So, and a lot of them like won't bother even having Mixer installed unless they stream on it. They don't tend to have it. So I just think, would I be better off on Twitch, because that's where a lot of my sort of friends as such on Twitter are. I don't know. But I know Soup, and obviously there's a few other streamers, you know, all on Mixer. Oh, should I? Chewbacca, I think spelt funny. Do I kill him? Level 38 mage. I'll leave it in your hands, mate. Should I kill him, or are we going to be nice? Literally, I think one Sinister Strike could finish him. I want him to attack me. I want him to Frost Nova me or something, and then I feel justified in killing him. Oh, I'm tempted, see, because I had such a shit time in like level 58 plus, because I think phase 2 had come in then, so everyone was just killing everyone, and of course I was easy pickings. Murder, kill, destroy. There you are. Well, I didn't one-shot him, but I suppose with my Sword of Zeal that wasn't going to happen. Oh well, no honour because he was too low. Yeah, bigger audiences. Obviously, I know with that, it's more competition, it's more crowded, and all that sort of stuff. But I'm not looking to be a bloody superstar. And I think I had a few good streams on Twitch. And you think you were probably there for all of them, I guess, where people came in and like I saw the same people come back. You know. Oh, there's a few dead bodies here. I don't know. It's hard to know if it'll make any difference or... Oh, this mage is having it as well. I should have cheap shotted him. I want them to kill him. Come on, mobs, kill him. Oh, I haven't got any arrows. Oh shit, he's gonna kill me. I really need to stock up on my ammo. Oh, have some of that. You like that, didn't you? Have some of that crit in your chops. Oh, there's a bloody rogue on my tail now. And he's going to see right through my stealth, I imagine. Nice, I got a buddy here. This seems to be like quite a good little, well, like a popular farming spot. Every time I run through here to get to my farming position, there's always stuff here. Hey, that's on your, the blood is on your hands, pal. Not these couple, that level 30 something. I'm gonna stay here because those guys are gonna be pissed. They're gonna come back wanting revenge. Oh, there he is. Private Nemo. The only worry I've got is that there were more than one alliance here. If you're going to sit down and drink, pal, I will crit you. Bloody ice block. That's only buying you time, my friend. Go on, blink. Blink over here. Oh, come here. Oh, you little prick. And I've used all my all my abilities now, so... I don't know, does Vanish actually stop spells? I don't think it does. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh no. Oh well. That's kind of embarrassing because he's what, level 54. That's what you get for not being PvP spec, I suppose. This little dickhead. Ah, I see. Yeah, I suppose you want mobs that obviously are melee, I suppose, to group them all up and AoE. I think they're all like ghouls and stuff, so they... Yeah, I get it. Oh, if we were on Twitch now, you could use my... what do you call it? What's it called? My emote. Yeah, my emote. My rest in peace emote. Not to worry. I really want to have like an alt that can just farm me shitloads of gold, because I would love to be able to respec like every week. I mean, I haven't got great daggers. I mean, I can buy the one from AV. I think actually there's two. There's two I could buy from there. I could just respec, you know, farm alliance, kill them all, slay them all. But it's just having the gold to be able to keep switching back. Right, I'm gonna get back to my body. Hopefully, stay out of their way. I'd like to try and kill a few of these guys. Get my my drop, hopefully. It's a hell of a run. It's not as bad as Blackrock Depths. Oh man, I'm so fed up with dying in that place. I'll have to next time you log in. Hopefully I'll be online just so I can see what you're rocking. You're already full of greens, you. A fresh newbie level 60. Even though you did get there before me, I haven't forgotten that. You were ahead of me. What professions did you have? I can't remember. You were a tailor, weren't you? You used to make me bags. I've still got skinning and leatherworking, and I think for the foreseeable, because I'm actually designated on Onyxia Skinner now, which is fine. I've got alts with other professions. Ah, that's right. Oh, if I get this recipe, I could sell it to you. Crusader. I tell you what I always get. I don't know if you need it. A fiery weapon. When I do my Blackrock Depths farm, I kill that pyromancer guy. Solo it, and he drops it like all the time. I end up just vending it because it doesn't sell for much. I got one on me now. I probably sent one to my enchanter actually. I've had that many. I think it's quite a popular enchant. I see a lot of people like a lower level one maybe with the fiery weapon. I think he's waiting for me, is he? Oh, here he goes. Leave my buddy alone. Ah, the thing is, I'm not full health. Oh, he stopped, is he? I'm gonna get out of here. There's 3 of them. Don't really know what's going on here. There's role playing or something. That. Let's go. Rapidly running out of time, but I'm hoping I can. There's no one farming you earlier, so hopefully that's still the case. Kill a couple, get some drops. Happy days. There's someone farming you, is there? Nearly there. Have I got my carrot on? Yes. I don't know about up in Sheffield, but it's friggin' lashing down here today, mate. Cold, windy, raining. Bloody storm yesterday. Like one of my garden fences is like falling in on itself, which is just what you want right after Christmas. More bills. Ooh, nearly ran into them. Oh, lush. Yeah, it's always fun. Makes you glad you're cycling, eh? Not. Sometimes you get a sneaky spellbinder down here, but these are not the mobs I'm looking for. Ah, good. At least you're getting your money's worth then. Ah, where's this guy going? He's going the same place I'm going. Go away, you filthy mage. Go in like AoE farm dungeon or something. That's what they tend to do. There's a mage in our guild who's just always in ZF. Just constantly in there. But then he has got about 2,000 gold. Come on. Oh, fucking let me to get that one. That's what I'm after. A puppy. There's another one here. Get him. Let me tag him. Let me tag him. Yes. Alright, how's our luck? How's our luck? He's gone upstairs, is he? Oh. I don't know if you've ever farmed you, mate. You get three of them down here, spellbinders. You get 3 then at the top. It's not a lot, so it's not enough for 2 of you anyway. Oh, I like it. I like your style. You get him. Go on, get him. Chase him. Thing is, paladins are faster, aren't they? Haven't they got an aura? I forget what it's called. Makes them faster, but he hasn't got an epic monk though, is he? What? Let's get him! Yeah, they're clothies, aren't they? So, oh, he's aggroing all his mobs as well. Oh, you little prick! Hammer of Nub, Hammer of Noob. I should really have crippling poison on, but you wouldn't get away then. Oh, you're gone! You're gone, mate! You're gone. Oh, lay on hands, really? Is that really warranted? I want my mage friend to catch up. Oh, and he's using pots as well. Oh, why would you waste a pot? You're clearly, like, gonna die. Oh, I should have let the mob kill him, actually. I'll help my buddy out now. Oh, the job well done. Team effort, that. Oh, has he freaking disarmed me? That's like my worst nightmare. Okay, this shit. Oh, did he? I didn't realise he died. I thought, oh, he's going to be pissed with me, but he just whispered me saying, worth it. Yeah, so I don't know why. I mean, lay on hands, is that a 30-minute or was that the 10-minute? That's a big cooldown. And then to use a potion as well. That's just a waste, isn't it? Because, you know, it's annoying obviously when you get ganked, but it happens. I wouldn't use consumables on it. Oh, that was a bit of a slight detour there. Oh, we do. I tell you what I miss though. I really miss Cloak of Shadows. I don't know if you know what that is. It's a Burning Crusade talent we had, or ability, and it wipes all dots apart from bleeds, I think. Oh, it's an hour. An hour. Bloody hell. You'd be better off Bobble Hearthing, I think. But yeah, Cloak of Shadows was great because obviously if I've got a dot on me, I can't vanish. Well, I can vanish, but I'm just going to come straight back out of it. It used to be great for Warlocks because they dot you up. And you'd be like, no, no, wipe. That's, yeah, I make light work of those ones. To be fair, mind, I don't know if you've seen my gear. I'm still using my carrot. Let me change that. I've got two tier 2. I've got, is it 5 tier 1. I don't. Oh, I'm gonna save him. Look at that. He's obviously AFK. I'll save you. I've got best in slot then. Like back, neck, my boots, a bit of a letdown. My trinkets are best in slot, so I should be doing some damage really. It's always a bit tricky when you've got 3 of them. This is what we do. Starved of energy, you know. Actually, I'm going to loot these first. In case I get jumped and I don't get the chance. Oh, no luck. Yeah, it's pretty nice gear, to be honest. It's just weapons is the problem, and of course weapons are the biggest upgrade for me. I've been pretty much next in line for at least 1, maybe 2, but I just haven't dropped. And of course we haven't got long now. It's only a month until Blackwing Lair. Really need to get those things before then. I think most of the other rogues, you've got Valkes. I don't know if you know that name. He's a bit of a character. He's got both the swords already, so he's stacked. Of course, you've got the guys wearing daggers, so they're not an issue. The problem is, obviously it's loot council, but we're trying to give loot, you know, obviously supports the raid as a whole. So like, we've already looked at Blackwing Lair, and there's like 1 sword, and there's a trinket, I think, but it's going to go to the main tank first, which obviously it's going to be of more benefit to the raid, but it doesn't mean I don't want it first. Yeah, that's the thing. I think every raid group is just face rolling MC. So I don't think Blackwing Lair is going to be much of a challenge. Obviously you get the harder fights. I think like Chromagus, I know people are already on the ball because obviously he's resistant to certain things, isn't he? Certain schools of magic, so all the casters are farming like every different type of wand. Oh nice, 2 gold 27 for that. Obviously, yeah, Vale is just a DPS race, isn't he? Unlimited resources, and just as more of an aggro fight, isn't it? I think we'll be fine on that. The first boss, mind, that's a bit more coordination, isn't it? Someone's got to mind control the bloody boss and kill all the ads and stuff, but yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know whether I did any AQ40, to be honest, so I'm looking forward to that. I definitely did AQ20. That's all under 1, is it? Anchorage. Yeah, I remember killing a few of them. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so it takes a little bit of sort of coordination, so it may cause some issues, but I think I'm in raid group Charlie. Obviously I was late to the raiding scene, but to be fair, it seems organised. I know there's there's a lot more drama in one of the other raid groups. I've been watching Soup. He started streaming, so I was watching him, and he's using that voice channel then for them, and there's arguments and people got muted, and well, I think I'm in quite a good group, to be honest. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to Blackwing Lair because I cleared it, but not as often as sort of MC, so it's still fairly kind of fresh. What I do need to do is we've been asked to farm the Stratholme Holy Water for Nefarian, which I've got like 5. I need to get some more. I'm not an engineer. Come on, drop it, drop it. Yeah, hopefully, mate. I know you said you're going to be busy for probably months, I think you said. But by the time they release those sort of later raids, hopefully you'll be back. Obviously, you may not be in my raid group mind, but that, you know, doesn't matter. To be honest, I'm not sure. I mean, I can... Oh, hang on. That's the guy I killed earlier, isn't it? Theodred. Oh, he's not going to have many cooldowns, is he? Come on. I'll finish answering your question now, hopefully, when this guy's dead. Oh, he's going to take me on this time. I'm not sure that's the best thing to do. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Bloody ret paladins. Unlucky Shag. No, you won't have my own hands. No. Ah, right. They've spawned up top. I'm just going to go quickly kill these. The Oni scale cloak. I think there's someone in the guild they put on Discord that they've made. Because you need like another cloak, don't you? Another back. And then obviously the scales. So somebody's like mass produced that other cloak. I've got sort of 4 scales which I haven't given to the guild yet, but also I can make the cloak. I was lucky enough to win the head of Onyxia, which obviously gives you the neck piece, but also then I can create that bad boy. Yeah, so we need that. Somebody's made loads of them. I'm assuming we must have loads of scales because Onyxia's been on farm for a long time. I don't know, that's just a vendor thing, isn't it? Fuck. Right, yeah, I want him to get out of the way. I don't want to kill you. I'm going to take these out because I'm worried that paladin's going to come back. Oh, fuck. That's a fail right there. Oh, and I got him on my tail. Alright, let's try and kill these. Kill. Oh, no. Now that, on your hand, was not quite so nicely done. Right, I'm killing this guy and I'm legging it. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if it dropped? Right, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to park myself out here. So yeah, I might message someone about... Oh, actually. See, I'm so greedy. He could drop it, see, so I've got to kill him now. I think I'll message someone and just say, look, what is the score on this? Like, there's a few of us I think can make the cloak, but perhaps we need to get on the case. My lack of food. I got loads of food in my bags. Right, I'm gonna have to leave it there because it's 1:15. I better go get my boy. It's sort of frowned upon if you abandon your children at school. Oh, how time goes quickly, huh? Well, it's nice to see you again, Paul. We had a bit more time today, didn't we? It's yeah, so I'll be back now, same time tomorrow. Well, 9:15ish for a couple of hours. So if you're at home or if you're in work and you can stop by, that'd be great. We can carry on, hopefully kill some more guys, some more lions. I haven't done too bad today, actually. Do a little bit more farming. Yeah, I might do some alt leveling maybe. Don't know. We'll see how we get on. But yes, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. I don't think my day's gonna be very exciting now because it's so I can't go anywhere. So yeah, what can you do? Right, take it easy, pal. I will see you soon.